United States. 16 of those killed were by a tornado in the northern suburbs of Little Rock, Arkansas. Rescue teams are going block by block. They have been overnight searching for more survivors, as more than 100 people have been reported to have been treated at local hospitals. Joining us live to find out what happened and what they need now, David Maxwell, Director of Arkansas's Department of Emergency Management. He's in Valonia, Arkansas, one of the hardest hit areas. Mr. Maxwell, thank you so much for jumping on the phone with us. I mean, the pictures really tell the story, unfortunately, and how things unfolded. As the sun is coming up today, what do things look like to you?
Well, unfortunately, we've seen this too many times in Arkansas with damage from tornadoes, and I think the county's doing a very good job getting folks out, and I think the most important thing is for people that absolutely don't have to be in the area to stay out, to let the emergency workers do their jobs.
Because I wanted to ask you if you believe the danger is past, because overnight we were hearing from residents and local mayors saying that gas lines are spewing, power lines are down. What can you tell us?
Well, I know crews are working to take care of those issues, but it's still very early in this, and people need to be very careful as they go about their business.
We spoke with a spokesperson from the local hospital that took in many of these patients, who said they believe that they'll be getting more of the walking wounded coming in today. Do you believe you have a good sense on the numbers at this point? Do you know how many people are still missing?
We do not. I think it'll take a little while after the sun comes up and people start to contact their families so that they know who's missing and who's not. I know crews were extremely busy going door to door last night, but it's just so hard to do with the power out and after dark. If you had to say, do you believe that the death toll is going to rise? I prefer to stay optimistic that it won't, but you have to. There was a lot of damage. Absolutely.
I mean, all too often you said you've had too much experience with this. How does the destruction, the preparedness as well, how does it compare from overnight to the last big tornado and storm system that you guys were hit by back in 2011?
Well, Valonia was hit then as well, so they know how to do this, and I think people were very prepared, but storms do what they do.
What help do you need from the outside? I know Arkansas is well prepared for this. Unfortunately, where you're situated in the country, you get hit by these storms all too often. Do you need help from the outside?
Not at this time. I think we've sharing resources within the state. We've been on the phone with FEMA in the event we need any federal resources, and so at this time I think it's covered, but as the crews have a chance to see what's going on in the daylight, we'll know better.
Where are most of your assets being focused right now? We've heard most of the stories we've heard are coming out of Mayflower and Livonia, where you are. Where is the biggest focus this morning?
I think both of those areas.
All right. Well, we'll be focused on that as well. David Maxwell, thank you so much for your time. You've got a very busy, not just today, many days ahead. Thank you so much for jumping on the phone with us.